Hey everyone, it's Buzzrot here. I'm back with some Entropy 2099 footage. This time we're going to be looking at 1v1 solo battles. So this is between myself and PewPewAtYou, so he's from Apex. And we organized a quick skirmish pretty much just outside his base. And it's a 5v5. This one is going to be the most evenly matched out of all the clips I have. So one of the vehicles for each of us has gone down, and actually it's 3v4 at the moment, with PewPew with 4, but one of his vehicles is quite low, and it is now even again with a 3v3. When I was playing this, I wasn't actually sure I was gonna win at all, and I think my Tesla tank there is putting in some work. It does some AoE damage, so every time it attacks, it's giving damage to all the other vehicles as well, which is what I think is giving the edge in this particular battle. So PewPew's tank is also quite low, and so is mine. The frontline tanks there are just about to fall, almost at the same time I think. Actually, yeah. My one just has a slither of health left, but at this point, definitely knew I was going to make it, just because I have more health on my remaining mech there, and PewPew's last ship is low health, so it's in the red. So this one's going to be a victory for myself, and I wouldn't say this is a spoiler, but this is like my only victory in this whole montage. So there we go. We're gonna start with that one. The next clip is me against Jenna, and they are the leader of the alliance called WoW, or Way of War, and they're basically the top alliance on our server. So they are pretty much controlling the center. And with Jenna's troops, they have two quite strong vehicles. So the one at the bottom there with like the giant laser mounted on top of it, as well as the tank in the middle, those are two pretty much the top two vehicles you can get in the game at the moment. And also their troops are very good. My vehicles are basically melting a lot quicker, and I'm barely scratching one of their vehicles. You can see I'm pretty much only doing some chip damage at the moment, and have two vehicles left, and the last one's just about to fall. So that was very quick, and there you have it. The next clip is between Taskorx from Apex and Showmaker. So this battle happened just because I think Showmaker had a bit of beef with Taskorx, and then he came over and wanted to fight, so that's exactly what happened, and I'm not sure if they resolved their conflict after that, but you know, that's an option you can do when you have a disagreement in this game. I guess you could have a duel or a battle to decide, you know, the outcome of whatever you're trying to decide there. So this is one-sided once again, with Showmaker with most of his troops still alive, and Taskorx's final vehicle falling just now. So I did also have a 1v1 with Taskorx. So we did an arranged duel, and in this particular matchup we both have Tesla tanks, so we are both doing AoE damage to each other. It is a bit of a mess because both of our armies are quite clumped up together, with the exception of Taskorx's Tesla tank there right up against my troops. So he does do some repositioning as well during the battle, and he's doing quite well. All of his vehicles are still surviving, so I'm doing like almost half damage to his Tesla tank and a bit of damage to his other vehicles, but yeah, it's pretty much looking very poorly for me, and my last mech is just gonna fall right there. So that is that. The next battle is between myself and Falcor88. So he does have quite strong vehicles as well, and this is pretty much going to be one-sided. I'm just gonna say it. So with my units, they are pretty much falling already. One of them went down, and I was just trying to focus one of his vehicles there, I think the mech right in the middle. So I'm doing about 30% damage to that vehicle at the moment, but my units are falling very quickly, unfortunately. At the end of that battle, I managed to do about 40% damage to one of his mechs, but yeah, that's it. The next battle we have is Aria from WoW, and this one had a bit of a strange start just because I think they might have been AFK and sent their troops to attack. So I did have like a bit of an open invite for people to come and duel me, and at the time I was just standing still. But yeah, that kind of explains the strange way that the Aria's troops started attacking straight away instead of waiting to be ready. So that did help me a bit to take down one of their vehicles, which is about to fall right about now. But at the same time, 3 of my vehicles have gone down as well, so I did manage to at least destroy one of Aria's vehicles, but yeah, doesn't look like I'll be able to win this fight. I did do a bit of damage to all of the other vehicles, especially some of the ships there, going down to like 70% health, but still not enough, and that is that. And the last battle of the day is between myself and Squidward Aokiji. This is also an arranged battle, and in this one his units are quite spread out, so it's actually going to be quite easy to view what's happening with his troops. And once again, I'm just I initially tried to target one of his tanks down, but then I decided to switch targets to one of his mechs. So I think I just thought that his tank was going to be harder to destroy, so I switched targets. But either way, I don't think I would have destroyed his tank. He's doing quite a lot more damage to me than I am to him, and he is now taking down my 3rd vehicle, and he still has 5 of his. Yeah, that's basically going to be a wrap for this video. Basically a compilation of me being stomped on for most of the time. But yeah, this is what the experience or what it would look like in game when you play on the map. You can go around and challenge other players, set up duels, or other alliance versus alliance battles, which is going to be more hectic. And anyways, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like and leave a comment below to push this video up into the algorithm, and I'll see you guys next time.